One. Picking up where I left off in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Campaign. Last time I was here, we just defeated Black Widow. I already wrote down all my victory conditions. Um, so we're gonna flip over and see who the next villain is. And first, we'll read our next little comic strip. So let's see. Boliva's not talking. Not a problem. Her AIM goons are singing like canaries. They've they've been abducting inhumans from all over the country and are smuggling them out of the country through the AIM Island embassy with the help of the mercenary Batroc. Batroc? Batroc? Or Batroc? What was Batroc? Batroc. I don't know. I can't say it right. When do we go in? Officially, we don't have the board, or board is afraid of diplomatic incident. We leave unofficially, we leave immediately. If we fail, there will be a blowback. We won't fail. All right, so scenario two. All right, so scenario two, Batroc. The arrested Black Widow refuses to talk, but her AIM accomplices are not so disciplined. You learn that they have been accomplices. Oh, I'm sorry. You learn that they have been involved in a large scale kidnapping ring all over the United States on behalf of the government of AIM Island, the sovereign island nation governed by AIM. The evidence points to these kidnapping victims being smuggled out of the U.S. through the AIM Island embassy in Washington. You decide to infiltrate the embassy without S.H.I.E.L.D. executive board approval. If you are discovered inside the embassy, S.H.I.E.L.D. will disavow any knowledge of your activities and you will face legal consequences. Your mission is to locate and extract any missing persons being held inside the embassy. All right, so we are fighting Batroc on A, and the main deck is infiltrate the AIM Island embassy, locate missing person, and extract captives. Infiltrating the embassy, the player's objective in this scenario is not to defeat the villain Batroc, but instead to advance through the three stages of the main scheme by reducing the threat on each stage to zero. Stage 1 sees the hero breaking into the embassy. In stage 2, the heroes must release captives being held in the embassy. Each time the threat on this stage is reduced to zero, the players gain one of the set-aside rescue captive allies, then face a choice. They may reset the threat on the main scheme to 3 per player in order to free another captive, or they can advance to stage 3. In stage 3, the heroes make a mad dash to escape the embassy with the freed captives. If the players can remove all threat from the main scheme before all of the rescue captives are defeated, they win. So the setup here is place threat on the alert level environment equal to the number of minions inside schemes that are recording campaign scenario 1, which at the end of that scenario we only had 1. And then put 3 board member environments into play. place secret counters on each board member environment equal to the number of secret counters recorded for that environment scenario 1. This will cause the environment to flip to its attachment side if enough secrets are placed on it. Oh, so potentially I could keep taking tokens off on it, and then next game it wouldn't be like that. So I kind of put myself in a disadvantage because the one surveillance has 7 tokens on it right now. Then shuffle the 3 copies of the aim interference obligations into the encounter deck, and then after resolving mulligans, resolve the setup ability of each evidence card that the players have earned, which I have not earned one because I'm a scrub. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get this encounter deck shuffled up, and then we'll be good to go. I'll be back. Up, everything's put together for the encounter deck. So first things first. All right, so we are infiltrate aim island embassy. Set each rescue captive ally aside, and then put the alert level environment to play on low side, face up, and then in expert mode, place 2 threat per player. So we have our set aside captives. So we'll go ahead and put those aside. We got our environments in play. And this is on low. So if there's at least 4 per player, so if there is at least 4 threat per player here, remove all threat from here and flip this card. Force response after a character is defeated, except by consequential damage, place 1 threat here. Then hero action, spend 1 resource of any type to remove 1 threat. So after a character is defeated, except by consequence. So that means if I defeat any allies or minions, the threat's gonna go here. Sounds like. All right. And it's 12 threat per player. Force interrupt when the last threat is removed from this scheme. Advance to stage 2A. The players win by advancing. Okay, so this starts with 6 threat per player. So since we're playing two-handed, this would be a 12. And the threshold on that's 24. All right, and Batroc to attack 1 scheme. Force response after Batroc attacks, place 1 threat on alert level. And then force interrupt when Batroc would be defeated, reset his hit points to 8 instead, then remove 6 threat from the main scheme. And he gets 8 hit points. So wait, does he? I thought that was not per player. Oh, he gets no. He just gets straight. Okay, so that's cool. So I just realized he only gets 8 hit points, no matter what mode you're playing on, or no matter how many people you're playing with, because it doesn't have the little symbol. That's yeah. Yeah, see, doesn't have the little person there. So, all right, so he has 8 hit points. Okay, so let's. Maria, we got Nick. All right, so how do I want to do this? So I think Maria started first last game. I'll just roll a die to the side. So we'll say even number will be Maria Hill going first, and then odd number Nick Fury. And Maria Hill's going first. Okay. And so Maria comes in. And we'll drop to hand size of 6. And then we are going, then Nick Fury. He gets 6 cards also. 2, 4, 6. We have our suit up. It's a setup. So we'll go ahead and put this into play. And it comes into play with assault side face up. Trying to as much space as I can here. All right, let's look at the mulligans real quick. So we have a support staff. Exhaust support staff. Remove 1 staff counter from it. Generate 1 resource for a player whose identity has a shield trait. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Melinda May. Pericles. All points bulletin. Um. Let's. That might be important. Let's mulligan these 4. Douglas, Slingshot, Shield Director, and Nick Fury, which we can't use. But we can use it as a resource. Nick has under surveillance. I don't know if that's even gonna. It might. Nick Fury Senior, Maria Hill. That's fine. I got both the allies on both hands. Uh, Mulligan these 4. Actually, let's do 5. Oh, we got our car. Nice. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Alright, so starting it off with Maria. Let's see, we got Douglas. This is good for threat removal. Slingshot. Spend a don't have enough to put any of the stuff in. We could. What does this do? Huh. I'm gonna flip the hero, and then I'm going to. Oh wait, I can't. Oh, I can't ever take that off. I don't think because it doesn't give me an option to remove those counters. So I gotta really focus on keeping these low. Um, so let's use the Nick Fury and the Pericles to do hero action. Spend 2 energy resources to remove 1 secret counter from here. No, I can't because no, because I can't heal. So it's actually kind of a waste. Geez, I don't know. I guess let's do the 2 resources and let's put in. Let's put in Shield Director. And let's spend a energy resource to put Slingshot into play. So Slingshot has an action where if you spend a energy resource, I can put Slingshot into play from my hand under any player's control, and then at the end of the phase, if Slingshot is still in play, it returns back to my hand. So I'm gonna put Slingshot into play with me. And then we'll go ahead and have Maria thwart 2 off the main. And then we'll have Slingshot thwart 2 off the main. And I'll take Consequential. And then turn moves over to Nick. We're going to use his Infiltrate to change the stealth form. And we are going to play these two to put in our flying car. That makes sense. Put this under here. And then we'll flip the hero. And then we're going to have Nick thwart 2. Oh, his response. After Nick would make a basic thwart, you can place 1 threat onto your suit upgrade. And then we'll play 1 resource, and we'll play Covert Surveillance. We can remove 2 threat from a scheme, and then if you're in stealth suit, you may place that threat on your suit form. So we're going to remove 2 on here, so this will drop it to 4. And then I can put 2 threat on my suit. Will put me to 3. And then I can remove 1 off here to put it down to 2. And I can exhaust my car to ready Nick Fury back up. And then we'll go ahead and thwart another 2. And again, because I did a basic thwart, I can place 1 threat on my suit, and I go to 3. And I'll hold on to Nick Fury Sr. And we will call that end of phase. So since it is the end of player phase, Slingshot returns back into my hand. And then we ready back up. And then we drop to our hand size of 5, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, I had a card in my hand already. 3, 4, 5. Okay. And that's my card. So 2, 3, 4, 5. I should put this here. Okay. And now it is the villain's turn. So it's one threat per player. So 2 threat goes onto the main. Um, okay, so Batroc is going to attack and is attacking Maria Hill. And after he has a force response, so after he attacks, he places 1 threat on the alert level. Okay. So he's attacking Maria Hill. We'll go ahead and have Maria defend. So he's attacking for a base of 2 and a boost of 1. So that'll be a 3. So 3 attack to 2 defense. So Maria Hill takes only 1 damage. So that'll drop her down to 8. And after he attacks, he places 1 threat on alert level. And then Batroc wants to attack Nick Fury. We'll go ahead and also defend. So he's attacking for 2 with a boost of 3, 4. So 4 attack to my 2 defense would leave me with only 2 damage. So we will go ahead and take 2. And again, because he attacked, we put 1 threat on the alert level. And now we'll be given our encounter cards. And Maria's will be Sinister Strike. So we're going to place 1 pursuit counter on Pursuit by the Past. And then if there's any counters on it, the villain will attack again. So attacking for what was it, 2, 3. And then we're putting 3 on that. And then now for Nick's encounter card, aim interference, insight 1. So main scheme goes up to 5. And then when revealed, place 1 secret counter on each board member card. You may spend energy resources to prevent X of these counters. So we have to stop it because that's going to flip. So it's energy we need to play. So let's do. We will play. We'll spend a concentrated fire and the super spies card with the wild resource. So we'll prevent 2 counters from being put on. And we'll just go ahead and I guess we'll put the threat on here. So this goes to 8. And then there's a force response that after a secret counter is placed here, place 2 threat on the main scheme. So this will go up to 7. Okay. That sucks. Okay, so that is end of the villain's turn, and now first player will move over to Nick Fury. So I pretty much killed my hand. I'm just gonna spend these two resources to actually, maybe I should. This is gonna flip once it gets to 4, so I got. Damn it. Okay. I'm gonna spend the two physical resources, do a hero action to remove one token off of here, and it's going to then once I can remove one token off, then I can deal 2 damage to an enemy. We'll go ahead and throw 2 damage on him. I'll use the Nick Fury. I'm going to spend 1 resource to do a hero action. Spend 1 resource of any type. Remove 1 threat from here. So we'll get that down to 2. We'll go ahead and remove 1 threat off of our suit and exhaust our car. And then we will go ahead and thwart 2 off the main. And because we're in stealth, or because I made a basic, I can put 1 threat onto my suit. Yeah. Huh? Nothing else I could do because I suck. Turn moves over to Maria. What's Maria got? Oh, okay, so she's got special funding. 2, 3, 4. Damn it, that sucks. I probably want this one in. I need resource. Oh, she's exhausted, so I can't do that anyways. I can't do anything. We should probably get that lowered. I'm gonna spend I'm gonna spend 2 energy resources. I feel like slingshot's good to have though. I don't know. I think this is good to have. Hopefully I can get it out. So I'm gonna do a hero action, spend 2 energy resources, and I'm going to remove 1 threat off or 1 secret counter off of the medical officer to put to 2, and then I can heal 1 damage from a friendly character. I'll put it on myself because I need it. Um, can I? Am I risking it to flip down right now? Threat's pretty low. 24 is the threshold right now. I don't think I'm gonna be putting this one out. I'm gonna spend 1 resource. I'm gonna use the Douglas, and I'm gonna put that alert level down to 1. And I am going to flip down. And I'll hold on to these. Okay. So Drop to our hand size and ready up. One, two, three, four, five. Maria will get 6, so we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, player phase is done. Villain phase begins. 2 threat will go into the main because it's 1 threat per player. Villain wants to attack Nick Fury. I'll take it. So it's going to attack for 2. Okay, I wish I didn't do that. So that's 5. So Nick just got smacked in the mouth. And because he attacked, we put 1 threat on alert level. And then Batroc attacks. So there's nothing with scheming, right? No. Okay. Just double checking. Alright, so he's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3. So 3, so that's 8, 9. So that's 8, 9, 10. Put that over. So that's 10. And then we get our encounter cards. So first one goes to Nick. So aim interference, insight. Place 1 secret counter on each board member. You may spend mental resources to prevent these counters from being placed. Oh, that's just rough. I'm gonna spend all 3 mental resources. This is probably a foolish move, but I don't want to put any counters on it. I abused. I didn't pay attention to that in the first game, and I'm suffering for it because of that. So we're gonna do that, unfortunately. And then that's resolved. Maria's is, of course. Okay, so I'm kind of glad I did that now. Spend physical resources to stop it. I'm just going to do that also. So I'll spend these 3 physical, and we'll prevent that also. Okay, wow, my hand is just on both sides is getting crippled. Okay, so villain's turn's done. First player moves over to Maria for so. All right, not much I can do. We can heal. I'll just go ahead and play 2 resources. I'll just play 2 resources on special funding and put in a command team. And the response on special funding is after you spend this card to play for shield support, place 1 all-purpose counter on the support after enters play. So this will come in with 3 counters, but since I use that resource, it comes in with I get 4 counters on here. Then I guess I'll hold on to this. Flip the hero. And then that will end Maria's her turn. So now we'll go to Nick. I don't got much to do. Let's thwart 2. And we can put 1 threat on my suit. And then we'll exhaust the car, spend 1, right back up. I need to recover 4, 5, 6, 7. That picked me a 7. We're gonna use our hero response. We'll spend a physical to remove 1 off here. And then we'll go ahead and spend another resource to get rid of that. And then, do I thwart again? Oh, I messed up when he attacked me. I was supposed to. I misplayed. So, I forgot, this has a force interrupt. So, when an enemy would attack you, it schemes instead. Then place 1 threat from that activation here on the main scheme if there is 5 or less on this card. Huh. Well, now I know. So since I'm in stealth, that means I don't really have to worry about him. Okay, maybe I just won't flip down then. But we will thwart. Take that to 8. Then we'll put 1 on here. Yeah, that's it. Drop the hands. It's ready up. Drop the hand size of 5. Colson. 3, 4, 5. We're gonna keep this. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So 8, 9, 10. So 2 threat on the main. Villain's going to attack Maria. We'll have Maria defend. Attacking for 2. So boost. Choose either to spend 1 resource of any type, or this card gains 1, or this gains 3 boost cards. That's crazy. That's crazy for me not to go ahead and just do that. So we'll spend 1 resource to do that. So he's only doing 2. Defense 2. Maria takes no damage. Batroc's going to attack Nick Fury, but we're going to use the Force Interrupt. When an enemy would attack you, it schemes instead, and then place 1 threat from that activation here instead of the main scheme. If there's 5 or less threat on here, so I'm at 4, so I can still do it. So he's scheming for 1, 2, 3. So 1 is going to go to my suit. And yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3. So only 2 threat is going to go onto the main scheme. And oh yeah, that's right. He attacks, so also there should be 1 threat on alert level. And then we get our encounter cards. And the first one is Aim Scientist. And that has an acceleration. Okay. Oh yeah, it has Surge too. And Vulnerable, which is discard this character if it's stunned or confused. While the engaged player is engaged with another minion, Aim Scientist cannot be attacked. Oh, okay. Well, you won't be alive long, but it does get Surge, so we have to Surge it into. Oh, I don't know. An Empress Sea Guard. I need a bigger table. Ah, you should just do that. Okay. So this has guard and vulnerable. If alert level is on high side, this card gains surge, and it's not. And then when defeated, place 1 threat on. Okay. And then next encounter card, Aim Soldier. And he has patrol. I guess I should have took all these tokens and got them ready. I was not prepared. And it always seems to end up. It always ends up in the bottom. Whoa. Where's my calculator? I need that. Oh yeah, and when revealed, find an aim scientist, put into play, engaged with you. Imagine there's only 1 scientist. So if it's already in play, it engages you. All right, so the scientist engages Nick Fury instead now. Yeah. So when revealed, find aim scientist, which was already engaged with Maria, and put into play. Engaged with you. If it's already in play, it engages you. So he just said, I'm going to go over here now and hang out with Nick Fury because he's cool. He's got a cool jacket. And then so since he was already on the field, because he didn't, yeah, so since he didn't get put into play, he was already in play. We do have to place one threat onto the main scheme. And I think that's copacetic now. Okay, so villain turn's over with, and first player moves to Nick. What to do? So gotta make some decisions here. Well, I guess I'm gonna be breaking my cover. So I'm going to. So I can knock all three of these out. I can knock these two out. I need a fort. Um, I'm gonna thwart two. Oh no, he's got patrol. I can't thwart. Crap. Okay. Yeah, then we're gonna do this then. We'll spend 3 resources and we'll play a spray fire. It's a hero action and it's an attack. We have a force interrupt. No, break cover. Force interrupt when you would attack. Change to assault suit form. And I'm choosing Nick Fury as the player. And I'm going to deal 3 damage to the villain, which would drop him down from 6 to 3. And then we would do 3 damage. And then 3 damage to. And then it does 3 damage to each minion engaged with that player. And this attack also has range. So we're going to do 3 damage to the aim soldier, which will defeat him, and then 3 damage to the aim scientist. So that takes care of that nonsense. Make sure there's no win defeats. And then, so that concludes that. And then we have to force response for alert level, because after a character is defeated, we have to place 1 threat. So 2 of those were defeated. So this goes to 3. Good. Okay, and then let's do. So let's attack Batroc with 2, and then we can interrupt when you would remove up to. I can remove up to 3 threat from here and deal 1 additional damage. So I'm going to remove 1, which will take me to 4. So I'll deal 2 damage plus the 1 damage from removing my suit, which would clear off his hit points. This doesn't defeat him. There's a force interrupt. When Batroc would be defeated, reset his hit points to 8, and then we can remove 6 threat from the main scheme instead. So we're going to go ahead and reset him back to 8 hit points. And then the main scheme from 13 will drop to 7. And then we're going to remove 1 token, or 1 threat. And we're going to flip Nick Fury's car. It's already back up. And then we are going to could attack and knock 5 off of him. We're gonna go ahead and attack again. Oh no, we can't do that because it's gonna. All right, I'm gonna throw Coulson away, to get this down to 2. And then I'm gonna go ahead and that's not gonna work. Flip down. And then I'll use my action to change the suit to stealth form. And that will end Fury's turn. And then we'll go to Maria. Not ideal. I'm gonna spend I'm gonna spend 1 resource. Drop this down to 1. Now I'm gonna spend another resource. Drop that down. So we'll get that cleared. And then I'm not getting anything going here. Two. Can't do anything. We're gonna hold on to these 2 then. Yeah, we'll hold on these 2. We're already up and draw to our hand size. So Nick's gonna drop to a hand size of 6. So 3, 6. And then we're going to hold on to the Genius and the Illilid. And we're drawing up to hand size of 5. And we get Victoria. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Strength. Now we're starting to see our rescores cards. So that's what we got. 2, 4. We could get Illid in there. Would be probably helpful. Alright. And then now it's villain's turn. 2 threat on the main. He's gonna scheme for 1, 2, 3. So that's gonna be 8, 9, 10. So it's at 10 threats. And then he's going to attack Maria. We'll take it, attacking for 2. And then after this activation resolves, place 1 pursuit con pursued by the past. So he attacked me for 2. I take 2 damage. And then we put a pursuit counter on here. And then Embassy Guard is going to attack for 2. And I'm just going to let Maria take the hits. And we'll get our encounter cards. Oh, I forgot to also, after he attacks, he puts the 1 threat on. There we go. Find myself. Okay. Right. Next encounter card. Leaping Kick. When revealed, Alter Ego, Batroc will scheme. So he's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3. So this went to 13. And then Maria's. And we got an aim soldier with patrol. When revealed, find an aim scientist and put it into play engaged with you. So the scientist is coming back. So it's got put into play, so it does not activate its surge. So the scientist can't be touched until these 2 are gone. Well, that puts us in a predicament because we got 1 threat on there and I don't really want to flip that over. So, alright, so player turn's done, or villain turn's done. So first player will move over to Maria Hill. Let's see here. What do we want to do? We want to look at our cards, probably. They're probably a good start. So we have money. 4, 5, 6. Ready as shield support. That would have been perfect if, like... So I can't thwart, I can't attack. I can't attack the aim scientist. I can't attack the villain. Which, why would I? I feel useless right now. 4, 5, 6. I could put the Illidan in play. That's the only thing I could probably do that'd be actually worth it right now. What do I do? I really wish I had that. I really wish I didn't get rid of this. Because this would have helped right now. I could have cleared. I could have bombed everyone. 4, 5, 6. I mean, I mean, I could just spend the double, move the counter on here, do 2 damage somewhere, take out the guard, then that's going to put 2 threat on there. Um, we'll spend the 6. We'll put the Illidid in play. This comes in with 3 counters. Yeah, I have more of those. I'm going to exhaust the shield director and place 1 all-purpose counter on a shield support. So we'll put it on the Illidid. So it's got 4 on it. And is there anything Nick can do? Can I request an action? No. Sure can't. Probably should just flip down. Let Nick take care. Nick could probably take care of all those. No, I don't have that card to. Mm, well, I think what we'll do is we will exhaust, remove a token, do 5 damage. And we place 1 threat on there, so this is now at 3. And that's all we can do. Maria can attack for 1, do 1 damage to those. I don't think I should. I don't think I should flip down though. All right. Flipping down, and we'll move that. We'll turn over to Nick. Let's play 1 resource to put in our safe house. Let's recover for 4. So that puts us at 7. We'll exhaust the safe house. And we'll put ourselves up to 8. We'll put a intelligence analysis in play. And then we'll put a practice plan into play. Then we'll spend one resource and put in a informant. We'll flip the hero. And we will exhaust, remove one threat from our suit. And we'll ready back up. And then we're going to thwart 2. And then we can put one threat on here. We're doing the basic. So I think I should be okay with this not flipping because it activates when he attacks. Maria's in alter ego, so he's not going to attack. I have my stealth on, so he has to scheme instead. So and then when he tries to scheme, I can interrupt with the informant to stop that. And then if we get any bad treachery cards, I have intelligence analysis ready to go. So I think I'm pretty set. I think I'm pretty set up for this next wave. So we'll see what happens, but we're gonna ready up. All right, and then Maria draws up to a hand size of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Organizational support, Dum Dum Dugan, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, Command Team, reinforcements on the double. Okay. And then Nick draws up to 5. Informants, intelligence, covert surveillance, global logistics. All right, villain's turn. So 2 threat on the main. We'll put this at 13 out of 24. Batroc is going to scheme against Maria, so he's going to scheme for 1. And then after this activation resolves, place 1 pursuit counter on pursuit by the past. So 1 threat is going on, so this will go up to 14 out of 24. And then we place another pursuit counter on pursuit by the past. Alright, and then Batroc is going, and then Aim Soldier is going to scheme for 1. I am going to do a interrupt. When a minion schemes, discard informant. This activation removes the threat instead of placing it. So we'll go ahead and remove 1 threat instead. And then the aim scientist will scheme for 0. And then Batroc is now going to activate against Nick. And since I'm in my stealth suit form, he's going to scheme instead of attack. So he's scheming for 1, 2, 3. So that will be 16. So 16 threat out of 24. Alright, so no attacks were made, so this is still at 3, and then we'll go ahead and get our encounter cards. First one goes to Maria, second one goes to me, and we are going to reveal Maria's, and we get Rapido. 3 attack, 1 scheme. When revealed, deal 1 damage to each character you control. So she drops down to 4 health. And then Nick is going to drop to 7. Right. And I guess his attacks are ranged and they deal indirect damage. That's pretty cool. Okay, wow. So we got Nick. Ooh, nowhere is safe. When revealed, place 1 pursuit counter on pursuit by the past. Then if there's any counters on it, discard an upgrade or support your control. I think I'm just going to go ahead and not do that. Thank you. I'm going to play my intelligence analysis. When you reveal a treachery card, discard intelligence and remove 1 threat from your suit upgrade, and then cancel the effects of that treachery card and discard it. This is an amazing card. I think next to the car, this is my second favorite card out of his kit. And then I'm going to go ahead and activate my practice plan. In response, after you discard a preparation card you control, discard practice plan, return that card to your hand from the discard pile. And I'm going to bring it back. There you go. That's the combo right there. All right, so bringing that back and goes back in my hand. Okay, so that will. So we're all done with our encounter cards. All right, so first player moves over to Nick Fury now. All right, Brett's pretty high. This is pretty high. How do we? Oh, we'll put this back down. Play the 1 resource. Put this back out. Let's. Really wanted to work on that threat though. So we're gonna remove 2 off of this. So this will drop to 14. And then because I did a basic, I can put 1 threat on my suit, putting it up to 4. After a player is dealt an encounter card, discard intelligence. So none of these are gonna. I think what I need to do is do the intelligence, 1 resource, remove 1 of these off. So that doesn't flip. Let's spend 1. Exhaust the flying car, ready back up. Thwart for another 2. Oh, I should have also put another. This should be actually up by 1 more, so this should be 15. Because I forgot about the acceleration. But we're going to remove 2 anyway, so this will go to 13. And then this can directly go here because I did basic. And then we'll do 1 resource, play covert surveillance. I'll remove 2 threats, which will drop it to 11. And if I'm in stealth suit form, I can place that 2 threat actually on my suit. So I'm actually at 6 now. So I got no more plays. We'll switch over to Maria. So how do we do this? Well, we gotta get rid of Rapido. This should be on exhaust too. So we're gonna go ahead and exhaust the Illidid, remove 1 counter, and we're gonna deal 5 damage to him. Alright, he's got no special things, so that's gone. We'll exhaust the shield director, and then we'll place another all-purpose counter back on that. And then we're going to play on the double. Oh yeah. So he was defeated, so this goes to 3. Let's so we'll play on the double to ready any number of shield supports with a combined printed cost of 6 or less. And then we will we have to I think we use the command team to play. We'll use command team as a resource to play reinforcements. Choose any number of shield supports with a combined pretty cost of 6 or less and place an all-purpose counter on it. So we'll put 4 on here. And then we will flip to we're gonna oh man, this is probably not that's probably not a good idea to do that. We'll exhaust this, remove 1, and we can remove 4th threat off of the main. So this will go 7. And we'll just recover. Actually, yeah, we'll recover. So we're at 4, so we'll go to 7. And I guess we'll call that a turn. So we're gonna hold on to these two, and then we're gonna ready up. And Nick doesn't have any cards, so Nick will drop to hand size of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna get a counter card for decking out. Five, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And Maria's gonna drop to hand size of 6. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, this will go to Villain's turn. So he's putting 2 threats onto the main. So put it to 9. He's going to activate against Nick. He would attack him, but since I'm still in stealth form, he's going to thwart or scheme instead. So he's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3. So I'll put it to 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 out. So it's 12 threats. Oh, I'm sorry. This should be a 10 because of the acceleration. Shouldn't. I put it right there by myself. So he would have thwarted for 3. So we're putting. So it's at 13. And so that's done. And then he's scheming against Maria for 1, 2, 3. So this is now at 16. And we'll get our encounter cards. So Nick gets one first. And then Maria. So first counter card is Embassy Patrol. Not ideal. That also has Patrol. Um, where is that token? Why is it such a pain? He also has vulnerable, and then if alert level's on high side, this card gets insight 1, and then he has the win defeated effect. All right. Sinister Strike. Place one pursuit counter on pursuit by pass. If he has any counters on it, the villain will attack you. I think we'll just play that. So we'll remove one threat from my suit, and then we'll cancel. Oh, that's not my discard pile. That is. Alright, then Maria's is... Oh, I fudged up on that one. Well, we're going to place... so that would be 1, 2, 3, and it's 3 counters more per player, so playing with 2 people would be 5. So this is going to flip to the other side. And then we're going to bring in the controller. This just got really dumb. Alright, so the controller comes into play, and then we have its side scheme. When revealed, find the controlled innocence environment. And then put that into play. And then when defeated, discard each controlled minion. Place one all-purpose counter on the support for each minion discarded this way. And this encounter deck is very thin right now, so we're going to be getting those. Okay, so controlled innocence, each face down minion engaged with a player has a base scheme of 1 and a base scheme, 1 attack and 1 hit point. After a controlled minion is defeated, place that card in the order's discard pile and place 1 threat on the main scheme. That's horrible. And then, when defeated, discard each controlled minion. Place 1 all-purpose counter on a support for each minion discarded this way. Alright, and then we remove all the counters on this. It resets back to 0. We flip it down. Okay. Wow. This got bad quick. Alright, well, let's end the villain's turn then. And it's now player's turn. And the first player moves over to Maria. Alright, does Maria have a plan of some sort? I'm going to exhaust Maria to search my deck for a shield support card. And there is none. Alright, so that answers that question. Um, kind of regret healing or exhausting, but alright, we're gonna flip the hero. We're gonna spend a resource to get that, and then two. Um, let's yeah, this has 6 on it. One resource. Drop that down to 1. What's this? 3. So we'll do 2 resources. Then we'll do organizational support. When you spend this card, exhaust up to 3 allies and or supports you control. So we'll exhaust command team. And when you do that, you generate the printed resources on that card. So that's energy. So 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And we'll put in Dum Dum Dugan. And then we will exhaust the. No, I can't, right? Because I have patrol. We'll attack the aim soldier. This will go to 2. He takes 2 consequential damage. That's remove a counter. Let's get rid of him. Oh no, we do that. It flips. I can actually just hold off on that. Well, nothing else I can do there. Nick Fury's turn. Um, Alright, I'm gonna play Global Logistics, and I'm going to exhaust the shield card. So I'll use my safe house because it is a shield card. And then look at the top 4 cards of a player deck or the encounter deck, and then discard any number of those. And then put the others on the top or bottom. I'm hoping we hit her treachery cards from her nemesis. Drawing near, that's not good. This isn't good either. Okay, so wow, okay, so definitely don't want that. So we're gonna we'll discard that. We'll discard drawing near. We'll just discard them all. Um, we'll play one resource. Um, we'll throw this one to put that down to 1. And then we'll use this, clear it. Fury is going to attack this embassy patrol. Because I'm attacking, we are now in assault. And I'm going to remove 1 off of this. So he's doing 2 damage plus the 1 from threat removed because that's part of his thing. So we'll defeat the embassy patrol. It has a win and defeated effect. Place 1 threat on alert level, and since he got defeated, this goes to 2. We'll remove a threat. And we'll exhaust and ready up Nick. Um, we'll have Nick attack. Do 2. And then I'm gonna request an action from Maria to use the Illidid. And we'll remove the token and blow him up. 5 damage to get rid of the controller. And then I'm gonna play 1 resource, and I'm gonna do covert surveillance. And I will remove. Oh, and I have to put this to 3. I'm doing the 1 resource, playing covert surveillance, remove 2 threat from scheme. So we'll drop this down to 14. And if I'm in stealth form, maybe place the threat on there. Otherwise, I could change this. I could change to stealth. So we'll change the stealth. And that's it. Oh, I could do this at least. And put a counter on the edited. Alright, we will draw up to a hand size of 5 for Maria. Just got one card left. We got energy, bunch of resources. We have Grant Ward. Nick is getting Gemma Simmons, Global Logistics, Concentrated Fire, Agent Coulson, Super Spies. Alright, and now it is the villain's turn. So we're at 14, so it's going up to super player, and then 3, 4. It's at 14, so this is at 18. Oh boy, this is not good. This is not good. $15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. So he's going to attack Maria. Oh, yeah, I should probably do that. We'll let her take it, so he's gonna, oh no, if he, this is gonna flip, everything's falling apart. Oh. Yeah, nothing I can do about it, so he's attacking for 2, with the boost, 3, 4. So that's 4 attack, 4 damage, she's at 3. Force response after he would attack. Place 1 threat on here. Oh. If there's at least 4 threat per player. Oh wow, I could have. Oh wow. I was all nervous for no reason. I put myself in a horrible situation because I thought I was playing. I was mindset of solo. So it's 4 threat per player. So 8 is what would make this go to high side because I'm playing 2. So that's cool. So now I realize I'm dumb. And yeah, so Aim Scientist is going to attack for 0, so I take no damage. Yeah, and then we have Batroc, who's going to attack me, but because I'm in my stealth suit, he'll scheme instead. So he's going to be scheming for 1, and then attach this to Batroc. It's his height and reflexes. It uses 4 leap counters. Force interrupt when Batroc would take any amount of damage, prevent 2 of that damage, remove 1 leap counter here. That's cool. Now we're giving him some upgrades. Isn't that nice? Okay. We'll get into some encounter cards. So first one goes to Maria. And he decked out. So now we're getting a legit acceleration icon. It'd probably be easier just to do it this way. Cool. It's a lot of threat. All right. So Machete, Surge and Vulnerable, and he's back. Cool. That's really good. Nick, Diabolical Discs, gets Surge, and then we get an Aim Soldier with Patrol. That's good. We love those. When revealed, find the Aim Scientist and put into play. Engage with you. If it is already in play, um, it engages you. So he now moves over to me. And if he did not enter this way, place one threat on the main scheme. So 15, 16, 17, 18. So this is now at 19. That's not bad. 19 out of 24. And then let's finish the rest of this. When revealed, remove one all-purpose counter from a support. If controlled innocence is in play, put the top. Remove one all-purpose counter from a support. Well, I don't have an all-purpose counter on my table, so I imagine that I get to not. I don't have to do that. But I do have to take the top card of my deck, and it comes into play face down, engaged with me as a controlled minion. And again, these have one hit point. And they're one attack and one scheme. And that should do it for the villain, I guess. Alright. And first player will move to Nick. I do not know what to do. Um, Whatever. I'm attacking. So I'm going to attack this Aim Soldier. And I'm going to remove one threat from my suit to do an extra damage. So we're going to do 3 damage to him. Because he was defeated, one threat goes on here. We're going to then remove one threat. Ready up, Nick. And we are going to take out the Aim Scientist, which is going to go to 6. We are going to... We're going to play Global Logistics. We're going to exhaust our safe house because of the shield card. We're going to look at... get rid of those 3. Put this up top. That'll be his boost card. Let's do... Let's do 2 resources. Actually, no. We're going to do 3 resources. We're going to put Agent Coulson into play. When Coulson comes into play, you can search your deck and discard out for a preparation card and add to your hand. Take Intelligence Analysis back, and then I'm going to play it. So since Coulson's in play, I'm going to yeah, we can take one of those off. I'm gonna have him thwart for 2. Take 1 damage. I'm gonna ask for a request from Maria Hill and have them use their command team. And exhaust that, remove a counter. And we're gonna ready up Coulson again. And then Coulson's gonna go ahead and thwart 2 off the main. And then there's nothing left that Nick can do. So Nick will end his turn, and then turn will be moved over to Maria. And let's see what we can do. So we have Dum Dum Dugan. What is Grant? Grant Ward cannot defend if you reveal treachery, greatness, Smith. He's got 2 attack. We're gonna put Grant Ward into play. We're also gonna put a front organization card into play. And then what we're gonna do is he's gonna get defeated, isn't he? Yep. Let's remove 1 counter. And then we'll do 5 damage to the controller. Maria can do 1 damage to him. So the controller's gone again. We'll have Dum Dum just take out Machete. And then he'll be defeated by consequential damage. And then we'll exhaust that. We'll put another counter on. Oh, wait. Okay, I messed up. Before I do that, so the first thing I did was I put the 5 damage on the controller. That's correct. So 5 damage goes here. Maria exhausted to take him out. So controller gets defeated. And then we have to put a token on here. So this is at 6, 7. And then I'm going to use this as a resource, hero action, to remove 1. Then Dugan takes out Machete, which then we put another token on there. So this is at 7. Okay. Alright. We're still clean. Then we need to decide what we do with Grant Ward. He can't defend, so no point in attacking the villain, I guess. We'll just have him thwart then. So we're gonna exhaust him. And we should take, is that 15? So let's drop this down to 13. And we'll hold on to these 2. And I don't know if I should flip down. No. Because he's going to attack, that alarm's going to go off. This is hard to decide what to do here. I could throw this away, but this could be a potential big resource card. Because if I just exhaust this, alright, I'm just going to play it safe and do that to remove this, put it down to 6, and then we'll flip down, and then we'll hold on to our energy, and we'll ready up and see what happens on the next exchange. Alright, so we'll ready up, and then we are going to draw to our hand size of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Grant Ward. Drawing out to a hand size of 6, so it's going to be 1, 2. Decked out, so this is going to become my encounter card. And then shuffle up. And 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So we got 2, 3, 4. So 4 threads going on. So this is at 17. Yeah, right. So 13, 4. 17 out of 24. He's attacking me. Or Nick Fury, I should say. Nick will take it. He's going to attack for 2, 3, and then resolve this ability's revealed ability. So it gets insight. So that goes up to 18 out of 24. And then when revealed, place 1 secret counter on each board member card. You may pay energy resources to prevent this. This is also doing damage, so he's taking 3 damage. Whoa. So I dropped down to 4. And I don't want that to go on there. What do I need? Energy resources. There you go. 3 energy resources will prevent all 3. That just crushed my hand. And then this little guy is going to attack me for 1. And now villain activates against Maria. He's going to scheme. So we're at 18 out of 24. So he's scheming for 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, we get a big one. So why not? Since he attacked, 1 goes on here. So this is at 7, and then he schemed for 4. And we're at 18, 19, 20, 21. So we're at 21. I am in trouble. Okay. So we got our encounter cards. 1 goes to Nick. 1 goes to Maria. I already know that's going to be a scheming one, so I'm already prepared to use my analysis for it. We'll reveal our bad card. Evil Alliance. When revealed, each Nemesis minion in play activates against you. If no minions activated this way, place 3 pursuit counters on pursued by the past. So we are building up for another reveal. Alright, then Maria's encounter card would be, Dark Designs. You would place 1 pursuit counter on pursued by past, and then if it has any counters on it, the villain scheme, which if we do that, we'll lose. I'm going to go ahead and activate Nick's intelligence analysis. When you would reveal a treachery card, discard analysis and remove 1 threat from your suit, which we have no more now. And then we'll cancel the effects of that treachery card and discard it. And then the last one, Embassy Guard. Oh. Oh, I forgot to do something too. After you reveal a treachery card, you may spend a mental resource card. If you do not take the damage to Grant Ward's attack and remove Grant Ward from the game. Oh, okay. Really don't want to lose him yet. So we got. Yeah, I'll spend this mental resource to do that, so he doesn't get removed from the game. So I could use him. All right. So that's satisfied, and then that canceled that, and then this Embassy Guard comes in with guard. Got it. And then when defeated, place 1 threat level on there. All right, we're still in this. Okay. So first player goes over to Maria. All right. So many things I need to do right now. All right. Well, let's see what Maria can do here. So we're gonna exhaust Maria, and we're gonna use her ability to search my deck for a shield support and add to my hand. Will this even help? I'm trying to think. Move 1, 2, 2. Move on 2, 2. I feel like this might help because I could still get 2 more on him. Actually, I'm just gonna grab this one. I'm gonna grab the Douglas. Really hoping I can get some threat removed here. Can't attack the villain, which is fine. So now we have a Douglas, and let's do. We're gonna play an energy. We're gonna play special funding. After you spend this card, so that's 4, 5, 6. We'll get the Douglas into play. This comes in with 3 counters. Wow, I'm actually using all my counters right now. It's crazy. Um, Alright. That comes in with 3. Okay, and then oh yeah, this is gone. All right, so we have the Douglas. We're gonna exhaust the Douglas. Um, and we're going to remove one operation counter from it, and we'll remove 2 threat from each scheme. So we're at 21 on there, so that's going to go to 19. And this is going to go to 4. We are going to then we're going to exhaust the Illidid, and we're going to remove 1 token, and we're going to remove 4 threat from a scheme. So we just remove it off that. So this is defeated. Alright, so when defeated, discard each controlled minion. So this is gone. And then place 1 all support purpose counter on a support for each minion discarded this way. Oh, that's cool. We'll put it on this one. And then we're going to use on the double, where I can ready any number of shield supports with a combined printed cost of 6 or less. We're going to go ahead and do that for the Illidid. So we're going to ready that one back up. And then we'll have Grant Ward thwart 2 off the main, which will bring it down to 17. We will use our command team to ready him back up, and we'll go ahead and thwart another 2, which will drop it down to 15. We'll go ahead and exhaust our shield director, and we'll put another token on the Illidid. And then we're going to go ahead and exhaust the Illidid, remove 1 token. And we are going to remove 4 threat off the main. So this will go to 11. And he's defeated. Okay. I think that was a pretty solid move there for Maria. We got rid of the bad side scheme. We got rid of a lot of threat. We'll move it over to Nick. So with Nick, I am in stealth form. So we're gonna do a hero action. We're gonna do this. Let's remove that. We're gonna do that. Let's get that lowered. So we're at 5 on this. Nick's gonna thwart for 2. So this will go down to 9. And since I'm in stealth, I'm in stealth right now, so put 1 on here, and then we're going to remove it. We're going to ready back up. Ready, Nick. Nick's going to do that. Thwart 2 again. Then we can put 1 back on there. Do I leave him out? I don't want to have too many people. I'm trying to think. He's going to attack. I can have Coulson thwart. Have Coulson thwart to take 2. Have him take 2, or I can use him as a blocker. I think I want to try and get that steam down. So he's gonna attack me. Either way, I don't have anything to defend myself. So I guess I do thwart and flip down. We're gonna flip down. And then we're going to heal 2. Right, and Coulson's gone. Alright, we'll draw to our hand size of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. What we got here? We got special funding on the double, super spies. This could be beneficial. Nick Skin 6. Nick Fury Sr. Intelligence, secret agent, covert surveillance, intelligence, informant. Alright, so villain's turn. This is going up by 3. So this goes to 8. He's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3. So this goes up to 8, 9, 10, 11. And then Embassy Guard's going to scheme for 1, but we'll use Informant. So when a minion schemes, discard Informant. This activation removes the threat instead of placing it. So that's cool. Glad we did that. And then so that's all set. He's going to scheme against me for 1, 2, 3. So this goes to 13. And then we'll get our encounter cards. Marina's is nowhere safe. Place 1 pursuit counter on Pursue by the Past. This goes to 4. And then if there's any counters on it, discard an upgrade or support your control. So we'll go ahead and use that for our front organization, which is an interrupt when an encounter card effect would discard a card you control. Discard front organization card instead of discarding that card. get Dark Designs. When revealed, place 1 pursuit counter on pursuit by the past. So that's 5. And then this, if there's 3 or more, so there's 3 more than our players, which again, 5 would be for 2-player game. This would flip over. These get wiped out. And now we get Nick's Nemesis. So we are getting Orion. And we're going to get Acquire Infinity Formula. And we're going to add these cards to the encounter deck. Alright, this is the first time I've had to deal with Orion. So Orion's interesting. Orion is a 2-attack, 2 scheme, 6 health. Comes in with toughness. He can have any number of tough status cards on him. And after he takes any amount of damage, you give him another tough status card. Alright, and then Acquire Infinity Formula. After Nick Fury takes any amount of damage, give Orion a tough status card. If Orion is not in play, find him, put him in play, engaged with Nick. Oh, okay, so this has to go before that has to go. Because I guess he'll bring Orion back. Glad that Jillian comes in with 5 threat though. Alright, Alright, so that will end turn, and then turn goes to Nick Fury. Alright, so, we're gonna heal 2. So 2, 4, 5. So that puts me up to 7. Alright, we're gonna do 4 resources. And we're going to put in Nick Fury Sr. Let's take the 2 card draw. Alright. So that didn't help. We'll flip to hero. So what we'll do is we're going to thwart 2. So this will go to 3. So I did a basic. I can put another token on. We'll spend 1. Ready up. Thwart in our 2. Goes to 1. And then what we'll do, we'll play one resource, play covert surveillance. We'll remove 2 threat from scheme. And again, I can place that threat also onto my suit, so that puts me at 3. We'll exhaust him. Get rid of this. Actually, wait, do I have, let me check her hand real quick. Do I have anyone that can remove 1? Nope. Alright, so we'll get rid of this. And then I'm going to request an action from Maria to ready Nick Fury with her command team. And then so do I take the threat down? Just get rid of his toughness. Um 11. Get rid of the toughness, bring him down to 2. We'll use this as a resource to drop this down to 4. We'll move turn over to Maria. So put this on. Give a villain status, card your choice. I'm gonna use her ability to search for a support card. Right? Let's grab that one. All right. Put that on there. We'll play Super Spies. And we will put we'll put all 3 on here. And then what we'll do is exhaust that, remove 2 threat from each scheme. So this will go down to 9. And then we will we'll two. We'll spend 2, and then we'll put another command team in. And this gets an extra counter, all then gets an extra all-purpose counter. So, any more counters? So this normally comes out with 3, so we'll put 5 on here. This comes in with 4. That works. Then we need to get rid of Orion. So we're going to exhaust this, drop this down to 4. And we're going to deal 5 damage. And then we're going to play on the double. Let's ready this back up. We're going to exhaust. We're going to take 1 token off. Deal another 5 damage. Oh no, he gets a tough. Oh, that's horrible. That's such a waste. So he took the damage, so he gets crap. So actually, I better. I'm gonna take that attack back. I'm gonna remove the 4th threat instead. And then we ready up and then exhaust again and take another 4th threat off. Get this down to 1. And then I'm gonna put a front organization into play. And then I'm gonna hold on to these 2 cards. And yeah, call that my turn right there. I'll just leave the toughness off him. And then think about my next move. Alright, so we're ready up. And we're going to drop to our hand size. So he's drawing up to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Villain's turn. So 3 threats on the main. That's 3, 4. And then Batroc, I'm in stealth, so he's going to scheme for 1, 2. And then boost, take 1 damage. So I take a damage. And yeah. So he only schemes for 1, so this goes up to 5. And then Orion's going to attack. We'll have Nick Fury Sr. defend that. And then we will. And he's going to activate against Maria. He's scheming for 1, 2. So this goes up to 7. And we'll get our encounter cards. So first one goes to Nick. This one goes here. Aim interference. Insight 1. When revealed, place 1 secret counter on each board member. You may spend physical resources to prevent this. I'll just go ahead and do that. Spend 3 to avoid that. And Maria's security cameras. When revealed, alter ego, remove 1 threat. So security cameras, treachery. When revealed, alter ego, remove 1 threat from alert level. This card gains surge. So this goes down to 3. This gains surge into drawing near. Alright. Alright, and that'll end villain turn. First player goes to Maria. Drawing near. So we'll go ahead and we'll throw this identity specific card to get rid of drawing near. And we will play organizational support. Ow. And we will. It's 1 resource, and then when you spend this card, exhaust up to 3 allies or supports you control that share a trait with your identity. And generate the printed resources for each card exhausted this way. So I'm going to exhaust my command team, my 2 command teams, to generate 2 additional resources. So that would be 3. And then this would be, so that's going to be 1 resource, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's do 5, 6, and we'll put the Pericles into play. This comes in with 3 counters. Or 2 counters, I'm sorry. Let's exhaust this. And we can give a hero or villain a status card of your choice. And give a minion status card. So we're gonna go ahead and give him a confusion. And then we're gonna give this minion, we're gonna give Orion a stun. So he doesn't activate. And then what we'll do is we will exhaust the Douglas, remove one counter to remove 2 off each scheme. And then we will exhaust, remove 1, and we will remove 4 off of this, which will put 2 on it. And then we'll exhaust this and put another counter on the Elided. Well, actually, no, I think we'll just put on the Pericles. And we'll recover 3. So that puts us at 6. And we will pass the turn over to Nick. And Nick only has 1 card to, or 2 cards to deal with. Alright. So we can do stuff. We're gonna go ahead and thwart the main. We're gonna remove 2, and then we're gonna add 1 to our suit for doing that. And we defeated this one. Alright, so when the last threat is removed from this scheme, advance to stage 2A. Alright, so locate missing person. Threshold's 10 per player. Alright, so force interrupt. When the last threat is removed from this scheme, put 1 set aside rescue captive ally into play, exhausted under any player's control. The players may advance to stage 3A. If they do not advance, place 3 threat per player. The players win by advancing, but will need at least 1 rescue captive to survive. Okay. So basically what happens is when the threat's cleared, we capture a captive ally, and then we can decide if we want to continue moving forward. If we don't, then it puts 6 threat, because it's 3 threat per player on this game. So this starts with 6. Alright, and then I'm going to spend 1 ready up. And then I'm going to play 1 resource to play Covert Surveillance. And I'm going to remove 2 threat. And if I'm in my shield suit, my stealth suit, I can put the 2 threat on my suit. So that would actually bump me up to 5. And this goes to 4. And also, because I did a basic thwart, I get to add another one onto my suit, so I have 6. And I get the thwart again. So that puts me at 7. Okay, let's ready up. Oh. Hand size of 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. And 5, 2, 3, 4. All right. Villain's turn. So, yeah, there's one on here. So we're doing 2 threat plus 1, so 3. So this goes up to 5. He's going to scheme against Maria, but he's confused. He's going to attack Nick, but he's not because he's in stealth form, so he's going to scheme for 1, 2, and I have to resolve that stupid ability. So it gets insight. So this goes to 6. And then we need to spend mental resources to prevent the counters going on here. So I only have 2. So I can prevent 2. So we won't put 1 on there because we don't want his... Oh, you know what? I forgot. He's got +1 scheme. Whoa. Alright. Alright, well, he's scheming for 2. 3. We won't put that 1 on there. So we'll prevent that. We'll prevent that. We'll put the counter on here. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. So 3 scheme goes on. So that goes to 9. Orion is stunned. And we'll get our counter cards. So me. Soldiers of Fortune. When revealed, choose, spend 3 resources of any type. Or find a mercenary minion and reveal it. If no minion enters play this way, this carry gains surge. Three resources of any type, huh? Guess we'll get a minion. No, do 1 damage to each character. Alright. And next card is his obligation. When revealed, change to assault suit. If there is no threat on your suit form upgrade, this card gains surge. Alright, so that won't, so it doesn't say a threat on there. And then otherwise, choose to either take 1 damage for each threat on your suit form upgrade or remove each threat from your suit form that. Okay, well, if I do that, then I die. Okay, so if I keep the threat on there, I die. So I lose all my threat. That gets discarded. Oh, that was not ideal. Okay, well, my turn. Um, Man, that sucks. Um, so Nick thwarts 2. So 7, 1 threat, and then we're gonna remove it to ready back up. Then we're gonna threat, move 2. Oh wait, no, it's on assault. I can't do that. Shit. All right, so I thwarted for 2. Oh no, I can. After Nick Fury makes a base, replace 1 throw on your silver crate. Okay, I didn't cheat. Okay, yeah, so that would have gone on there, and then I would have spent this to ready back up. Yeah, so that's cool. All right, yeah, no. All right, cool, totally legal. Um, if Sapari has any other plays, what we got here? Um, let's play Global Logistics. Let's look at the encounter card. So, security cameras, leaping kick. This can go away. It's gonna be 2 boosts no matter what. No, we'll just get rid of all of it. And then put this in for free. That's it. All right, so what can Maria do? Um, we'll confuse. And then what we'll do is we'll stun him. Let's put a counter here. Let's exhaust. Let's use 1. Let's remove 2. Puts this 3. And then we'll use the Illided, remove 1 to remove 4 threat. So now, when the last threat's removed from here, put 1 set aside captive in, exhausted. Under any player's control, then if they do not advance, place 3. So I need the players win by advancing, but we'll need at least 1 rescue captive to survive. Oh, do I prolong this longer? I'm about to deck out again. I think I'm just gonna move it along. Still have cards to play too. We only need 1 captive. I say we just go for the win. Yeah, I'm gonna advance to the next stage then. Right. So extract the captives. When revealed, if the alert level is on high side, deal each player 1 face down encounter card. Otherwise, remove all the threat from the alert level and flip it to high side. So, okay, so we're moving that. It looks like the alarms are going off. And let's see what this does. So, high for alert level. Batroc gets +1 scheme and +1 attack. If there's at least 4, if there's at least 4 threat here, or 4 threat per player here, the player loses the game. Force response after a character is defeated, except by consequential. And then hero action, spend 1 resource. Okay, so he boozes up to 2, 3. So he's got a 3 scheme. And once this gets to 8, we lose. And this gets flipped. Oh my god, 18 threat, really? So it's 18 threat per player. Oh boy, I didn't think it was gonna go that much. So 36 is the threshold. This starts with 12 per player. That's a lot. That's crazy. So much for all that thwarting. Thought that's 24. Okay. Um, so I also lose if my rescue captive. I should have probably stayed down. Oh well. Can't take it back. We have. We're gonna do 1 resource. We'll put a support staff in. And then we're going to do huh. Alright, so we're going to play one resource. Then we're going to exhaust this. So that's going to be 1, 2, and then we'll do another one for 3. We'll put a Victoria hand in play. When Victoria enters play, ready a shield support. We will ready. I think we should ready the Illidid. Nope, we'll do the Perculus, and then we're gonna flip the hero, and then we're gonna thwart 2 off the main. That takes it to 22. We're gonna exhaust the Pericles. We're using our last token, and we're gonna give the villain a status. So we can't attack right now because he's got guard, but we're gonna stun him, and then we're gonna stun Rapido. Oh yeah, I did stun him. So this gets discarded because I ran out of counters. So we got Victoria hand. So we are going to thwart 2. She'll take 1 damage. We'll exhaust command team to ready them back up. And we'll thwart them again. So we're at 20. And then she's defeated by consequential. Alright, and then we're gonna ready up. So oh wait, that was my turn? Oh no, I still have Nick's turn. Okay, so done with that. And Nick. I play this stuff. So technically he was first player. Right, okay, turn's done. So regardless, we're reading up. That's readied, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, 5. So we got 5 down there. Let's discard that. 2. Get encounter. 20 threat and remove, and we can win. And then 3, 4, 5. All right. All right, so 3 threat goes on the main. Villain would be attacking neck, but he would, he's attacking neck. Shit. He's stunned, and then he's stunned. So Batroc is now going to attack Maria. Good defend. 2, 3, 4. 2 damage. And then 1 threat here, and then stunned. 2 damage. Raise that 1. Misplayed that. Alright, so next game 2 encounter cards. 1. And the first one is Leviathan Soldier. Comes in with toughness. Embassy Guard. Ooh. Alright, Patrol. Oh shit. This can't search. So technically, so 2 Leviathan Soldiers now. Okay. That will end the villain's turn. Alright, first player goes to Maria. And I'm going to take a little bit of a stretch break and run to the restroom. I'll be right back. All right. so Maria is first player. All right, so we got Slingshot, we got Dum Dum Dugan, the Hard Call. Yeah, I'm trying to think how we can just get this 13 threat off. We can't because we have a patrol here. We can do something. Oh, I wish we had. Oh, wait, we could do this. So let's do 3 resources. And we can put. No, I can't get them all out. We have to get rid of that embassy patrol because the patrol is going to stop me from doing any scheming. If I exhaust this, I can remove 1 staff counter from it, generate a wild resource for a player whose identity has a shield. So they want to. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're gonna exhaust support staff. And then we're gonna remove a staff counter. We're gonna generate a wild resource. We're gonna have that wild resource be a energy resource. And then I can put Slingshot into play. And then we can we're going to attack with the rescue captive. And we're going to do 1 damage. And then we're going to Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we don't do that, and we do. We play. If we play Genius, then we play Organizational Support. This is 3. And then we exhaust them for the 4. And then exhaust this for 5. We can play Dum Dum into play. So we'll do that. So we'll do this. So we're gonna play a Genius for 2. This is 3. And then we exhaust an ally for 4. And then a command team for 5 to put him into play. And then he doesn't have anything on him. And then we're gonna exhaust Dum Dum to do 3 damage to the Embassy Patrol. And then when defeated, place 1 threat on here. And another one goes onto it, so it's at 3. He takes 2 consequential. And then we're going to exhaust command team, remove a counter. And then we're going to ready up Dum Dum. And then we're going to exhaust Dum Dum to remove 3 threat. And that will defeat Dum Dum. So now we're at 20. And then we're going to exhaust 2 on Slingshot. No, so well, no, we remove 3. So minus the 3, 17. So this goes to 17. And then Slingshot exhaust to move 2. So they get 1. And then we're going to exhaust the Illidid to remove 4 threat, which will drop this down to 11. And the Illidid's gone. And then we're going to exhaust the Douglas, which will allow us to remove 2 threat. And this will take it down to 9. And then we lose the Douglas. Do this. Give him a token. And then that's all we can do on that. I think I lose. Okay, none of these have patrol. So that's good. Alright, so now we're on Nick. Nick thwarts for 2. He gets one of those. Then we exhaust the card, remove 1. To ready up Nick again. Nick thwarts for another 2. Grabs the 2. I put Quake in. Then yeah, I lost. Yeah, no, this is pretty much done here. Play Super Spies. Plays a total of 3 all-purpose counters and/or threat tokens on shield supports or form upgrades. So this goes to 5. Oh yeah, I should have flipped down. So going back to here, we're gonna flip down, and then I'm gonna flip down here. I'm gonna discard this card, and then heal 2 damage. So 4, 5. So that puts me at 7. One turn, we'll ready up. Discard our hands. Ready up, ready up. This goes back to my hand. So 2, 3, 4, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the villain's turn. So we're putting on 2, 2, 3. So 3 threat. The villain's gonna scheme on Maria, but confused. And then it's gonna scheme for 1. He's gonna scheme for 1. And Batroc is scheming for 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're at 2, 4, 6, 8. 9. This goes to, so this goes to 11. That's 11. And then 2. And then 0, 0, 1. 14. And press conference after the player phase ends. Remove one all-purpose counter from each support you control. And alter ego action, exhaust your identity, discard this card. And then obviously patrol, so this gets patrol. All right. Player turn. So first player goes to Nick. He should be exhausted. All right. 2, 4, 6, 7. Plus 1 threat here. And now we're gonna play that for free. Two physical resources, hero action, remove one of these. Do 2 damage to a minion. And then we'll have Quake attack to defeat them. Place 1 threat on there. So this goes to 5. One resource. Put an intelligence, and then that removes 2. Then we'll remove that. Do that. Ready up. Remove another 2. Player turn goes to Maria. Remove 1, generate a lightning resource, and we'll put Slingshot back into play. Then we're going to do a double resource to put in another command team. Comes in with 3. And then we're going to flip to hero. And I think we got it. So Maria is going to thwart for 2. Which will drop this down to 8. And then we're going to thwart with slingshot. And that's 2. So that goes to 6. And then we're going to exhaust our command ship. Remove a token. And we're going to ready up slingshot. Slingshot thwarts for another 2. Which would bring this down to 4. And so she has 2 consequential. Then we exhaust this, remove a token, ready up, thwart for 2. She's defeated by consequential damage. And then we play 2 resources to use all points bulletin, hero action for each shield support you control. I'm sorry, so for each shield support you control, choose to remove 1 threat from a scheme or deal 1 damage to an enemy. Which we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have enough to remove that. And if there's no threat here, the players win the game. Alright, we did it. Wow, that was a long one. There's a lot of things happening. Alright. So looking at our victory conditions here. Record the number of rescue captive allies in play. So we saved 1 captive. And then record the number of secret counters on each board member. So surveillance officer. So that one has 8. And then the chief. Tactical has 1, and then the medical has 2. If at least 1 board member environment is in play, if at least 1 board member environment is in play with no secret counters on it, gain the top evidence card from the shield envelope and cross out each combination means. Which there isn't, so we don't get anything on that. Alright. So that's it. That was scenario 2. That was a little tricky. Almost didn't think I was gonna, almost lost that one. But yep, but anyways, yeah. So next time I do this, we'll be going on scenario 3. Other than that, anyone who stopped by to check this out, thank you, and If you do like the video, please go like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Have a good night, day, and afternoon. See you.